What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Speaking of the $50 giveaway, the winner is VTone22. VTone22, hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL and I can get your information and send that over. Appreciate everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, active every single day. Appreciate y'all as always, man. Week 5 was another banger. Or was it week 4? No, it's week 5. Okay, is it week 5? I'm losing my fucking timing. But anyway, either way, this week was another fantastic fucking week. Y'all remember the strategy that I was telling y'all about when it comes to grabbing a regular play, pairing it with a high probability Goblin play. Okay? If you guys have been doing that, you have been consistently doubling your money. I have been doing a lot of that. I've been giving it to members, been giving slips to members over at the premium Discord, which, by the way, I will remember. I got to put the premium Discord down in the comment section, okay? I post regular sharp bets as well as DFS slips, mainly PrizePicks slips, when it comes to bankroll builder type of stuff. When I'm posting DFS slips, it's more of trying to help people build their bankroll because most people on those type of sites aren't professional bettors, right? So if you're on PrizePicks, definitely consider joining the premium Discord. I'll put the link to it down below. It's connected to the WAP page, and then you will need to link your Discord to it so that you get access to the Discord. The Discord is where the picks are posted. Okay, so we got a DFS slips section as well as every other sports section. So whenever I have a sharp bet, I'll post it in the regular sports section, and then the DFS slips are all posted together in the DFS slips section. All right, we've been absolutely feasting over there in that Discord. So definitely join up. NBA is coming up soon too, so even more money to be able to be had. So let's get straight into the picks for Monday Night Football, man. Monday Night Football, we got Jacksonville and Kansas City. First thing that I like to do when I get into the picks, right, is I like to kind of imagine what I think the script's going to be, right? This is just an added thing, by the way, right? Like, it's just something like, for example, let's say that a team is a 10-point favorite. That means that obviously that team playing from behind is going to have to throw a lot to keep up if Vegas is in fact correct, which Vegas is very good at predicting outcome, right? Now, if the quarterback on that losing team has a pick that where the under is loved on the passing attempts, I may be like, you know what? I don't want to risk an under in this situation when I know that he's going to have to throw a lot. While I understand that the line is already adjusted according to that matchup and that spread, I still just don't want to take the risk on it based off game script. Okay, so sometimes I will look at it and be like, okay, based off how I expect the game script to be, does this play match up with that? And again, you don't have to do all of that. It's just something I'm just talking to y'all. When I do these videos, I'm just throwing out like ideas too. At the end of the day, the edge percent is going to tell you everything you really need to know. All right? So at the top of the list, Trevor Lawrence over 20.5 passing completions. Now this game with Jacksonville and Kansas City, Jacksonville are 3.5-point underdogs at home against Kansas City. So you got to expect some pass game going on here. So if Trevor Lawrence is going to be passing, you got to expect his passing completions to be a little better. Plus, you have the edge on the same side. It's kind of like icing on the cake. I always tell y'all. It's like all the data points that you have available to you at Props Made Easy. Again, only $20 a month for this tool, by the way. And if you haven't tried the new mobile user interface, you need to ASAP. Best tool in the entire market, and it's cheaper than the entire market for what you're getting. So definitely lock in if you haven't already, especially with NBA coming up quick. I mean, shit. It starts on October 21st. Make sure you lock in. But Trevor Lawrence is over 20.5 passing completions. I just talked about Jacksonville playing from behind and throwing a lot. Plus, the data says you get a positive 1.1 edge on PrizePicks right now, with the true odds being minus 124 amongst the sharp books, putting him at a great play for his over 20.5 passing completions. So I like Trevor Lawrence a lot. A play that you could correlate with him is Parker Washington's over 10.5 longest reception. Because if Trevor Lawrence is, if you have the over passing completions and then you play the over's longest reception, it correlates together. So Parker Washington over 10.5 longest reception is a positive 0.57 edge at minus 122 true odds among the sharp books. Again, we take the sharpest books in the industry. We take their VIG out, which is the added juice to make sure they get profit no matter what happens. When you bet an over and an under on a sports book, they're going to make money regardless, because of their added VIG they put into it. You have to take the VIG out to really see their true thoughts on a play. You feel what I'm saying? So you're not going to be able to know their true thoughts. And again, we want their true thoughts because they put millions of dollars and a ton of data into every single thing they do. You feel what I'm saying? So we want to take advantage of all that information they have, and we get it in the matter of seconds to utilize it against other books that may not be on point. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all we're doing at Props Made Easy. And that's the only winning strategy in sports betting, is grabbing plays at better value than it is among sharper books. Taking advantage of all that data you have and using it against the books who may be slower at adjusting. We're taking advantage. We're catching them slipping. That's what we do. You feel what I'm saying? So Trevor Lawrence, Parker Washington are two top ones. Then you've got Noah Gray under 9.5 longest receptions and Patrick Mahomes under 0.5 interceptions. Both are at positive edges, 0.39 positive edge for Noah Gray, and then Patrick Mahomes at a 0.29 positive edge. Again, I never worry about how big the positive edge is. I just want every play to be a positive edge. Now, if you have a low bankroll, let's talk about the strategy again. If you have a low bankroll, I would suggest that you go Trevor Lawrence over 20.5 passing completions. And again, make sure you utilize the slip generator. You can select a player, select a couple players, and send it right over to PrizePicks now on Props Made Easy. Simple, easy. I've been absolutely flooding them with slips because it's that easy with Props Made Easy now. All right? But Trevor Lawrence over 20.5 passing completions is a great option. And then, okay, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I'm going to take, that's a solid over one edge. I'm going to pair that with a Goblin. And I tell y'all, don't sleep on pairing these with Goblins and taking your double up. PrizePicks Demons is highlighted. I'm going to go to PrizePicks Goblins. At the top of the list, you have Kareem Hunt over 14.5 rushing yards as the best Goblin on the board. Why? Because he has hit this in over 90.9% of his last 2 seasons in the NFL. 90.9. That's the equivalent of a minus 1,000 money line. He averages 44.86 over that span. But yet his line's 14.5. On top of that, they're favored. Favored teams tend to hold the ball more and run. So Kareem Hunt over 14.5 rushing yards, paired up with our boy that we just saw, Trevor Lawrence, over 20.5 passing completions. It's a fantastic slip that you can rock with. And it's that easy, y'all. You don't have to make this thing hard. It's really as easy as I just showed you. You don't have to make it hard at all. And again, remember, on the new version of Props Made Easy as well, let's say you have an amazing pick that you love, and you want to shout out amazing pick, you can click on this share icon right here and share it on your social media. It'll screenshot the pick and allow you to post it on your social media wherever you want to post it. Okay? We do track those, so make sure you're not posting like every single play all the time, because then you'll get your membership revoked. But, I mean, if you're just sharing from time to time, it's all good. You know what I mean? So definitely you can share these plays easy too as well. If we look at Trevor Lawrence over passing completions as well over the last few seasons, he's hit it in 35.29, averaging 15.8 passing completions per game. But again, we're not worried too much about that. The last the last 5, last 10 people will look at this and be like, oh, I'm going to fade this. Whereas the data is telling you a different story. Okay? And always go with the data. Always go with the data. If the season hit rate over the last few years matches up, then that's icing on the cake. But if it doesn't need to sway you off of a positive edge. Again, because our only goal is to make fucking money, right? Like, we're all trying to make money. If you want to make money, take positive edge percents. If you're in a bankroll building mode and you don't have a huge bankroll, take a solid positive edge percent play. Pair it with a Goblin play from the top of Props Made Easy. Because you already know with these Goblins that they're discounted lines. They're already discounted off the Vegas odds. So you know when it comes to Vegas that they're great value. And then you pair that up with their season hit rates, their long sample hit rates. And they're in those 90+% hit rates over the last few years. You can feel very confident that it's going to do well. Sure, you'll have rare moments where somebody just doesn't show up. Something off the wall happens. That's sports betting. But if you're consistently doing that, you can really build a bankroll. And if you don't want to think about it all, join the Discord. I'll put the link down in the comment section. Join the Discord. Check out the DFS slip section every time we got a slate. All right? And I'll be posting those consistently all the time. Little nice solid bankroll builders to get y'all's money up. Plain and simple. All right? Let's check out Game Center. MLB has a 1.92. Phillies First half money line at plus 115, where the true odds are plus 111 among 5 sharp books, putting it at a 1.92. Slightly under that 2 that we like to look for normally when it comes to sports betting. Let's see what we have available to us today. We already got plays for next week's NFL up. Let me put the date for today. 10:06, so we can just look at tonight. Nothing really available. I mean, the only positive EV that I would really consider is the Chiefs minus 3.5 point spread at plus 104. It's a positive 1.27 expected value. I mean, it's lower than we normally like to see. But if you're going to place a bet at this point, after, you were probably able to get much better options earlier in the week, obviously. But now that we're closer to the game, lines are tightening up. So 1.27 is the best bet for the Chiefs minus 3.5 point spread at plus 104 on Novig. All right, let's go NFL touchdowns. So there's no favorites that are really a good edge right now. But if we go to mid-range, I love Travis Kelce's over touchdowns at plus 205. You can get Travis Kelce for a touchdown on Monday Night Football at plus 205 on Circa, where it's plus 165 among the sharper books, giving you a 15 Vegas edge. Really love that spot, man. I don't know about y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. But Travis Kelce for a touchdown at plus 205 feels pretty good. And when it comes to the Jacksonville side, Brian Thomas Jr. over touchdowns at plus 198 on Novig is the best bet there. So touchdown calls for tonight. Travis Kelce over touchdowns at plus 205 on Circa is the best option. And then Brian Thomas Jr. over touchdowns at plus 198 on Novig. Those will be 2 really good spots where you're getting solid Vegas edges and you're not, you're paying solid, like plus 205 for guys like these, 2 of the main targets on their teams. Solid spot. Solid. Let's look at deep long shots, like long shot touchdown possibilities. Parker Washington over 0.5 second half touchdowns is plus 850 on DraftKings, giving you an 18.75. Noah Gray over 0.5 second half touchdowns at plus 1200. You've got Noah Gray over 0.5 touchdowns in general in the game at plus 650. That's an interesting one too, because Noah Gray's been known to catch a few. You know what I mean? I mean, when you've got a defense focusing on Xavier Worthy and all these other guys and Travis Kelce, sometimes guys like Noah Gray can just come open in the red zone. I mean, it just is what it is. So Noah Gray for a touchdown at plus 650 is also a very interesting thing to think about. But those are the best touchdown options that we got available to us today as well. All right? So thank y'all for joining me as always. Make sure you lock in at propsmadeeasy.com. $20 a month for the best data at your fingertips. We have been absolutely destroying NFL, killing NFL and college football and MLB. NHL is coming up. NBA is coming up. Like, it is a big time of year. If you're not using the $20 Props Made Easy tool that is better than any other tool, yet 3 times cheaper than any tool for the amount of data you get, you're tripping. Lock in. Every single one of you watching this video should be a Props Made Easy member. 100%. Not because, oh, your boy tells you should. Because it's legitimately the best option. Especially if you're trying to build your bankroll and you can easily pair those goblins up with the regular plays in seconds. Be able to transfer it over to PrizePicks in a click of a button now. Like, it's just so simple to utilize, and it's only $20 a month. To be honest with you, there's not a single person who can go on Props Made Easy and think, yeah, this isn't worth $50+. Like, we should be charging $50 a month for Props Made Easy. Absolutely should. But why don't we? Because we want y'all to not have to spend that big of a bankroll on the tool, and we want y'all to be able to put more into your slips. We built Props Made Easy for y'all, for the people, to be able to save your money yet still make pro-level bets. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way to justify following some random capper who's making fucking big-ass parlays every day who will never win for $40 a month and not paying half of that for a fucking tool that'll really help you be successful and really help you become a better and really put money in your pocket. There's no justifying that. PropsMadeEasy.com. Appreciate y'all as always. The Discord, premium Discord's putting down in the comment section. I post my favorite slips down in that Discord every single day. So make sure you lock into there and then link your Discord to it and then come on in and let's get this money, man. Thank y'all as always for joining me, and let's get it. I'm out.